Hey, Mossy733 or Mossy Man here for another stream. Like it says in the description, and what you can probably guess from the title, we are back here in Scorched Earth, trying our best not to die. Which, considering last stream, was not exactly what happened. So, let's do a brief check on everything that we have so far. We are short, we are muscular, and we have hide armor, and that's basically it. Okay, in all seriousness though, we have our nice little thatch house right here. We got a bed set up, which is nice, especially in Scorched Earth, because, oh hey Peter, in Scorched Earth, we die a lot. Like, y'all know from last time, we die all the time. And hopefully it's a little different this time. So, a couple things we're working on besides, you know, eventually getting a saddle for Plumberry here, is we need to get a forge. Let me throw that in, take that out. So, for a forge, we're going to need a couple basic things. Do we even have it unlocked is the question right now, though. We do, okay. Refining forge. That took a lot of Ingram points. Now, the reason why refining forges are important is because we need, you know, metal. Mr. Midget Boy back at it again. Indeed, Fresh Boy, indeed. Yeah, so we need metal. And that's how you get it, your refining forge. Yeah, basically. We're gonna need metal for a smithy, and smithy's the way we get metal picks, hatchets. It's the way we get a lot of our saddles, like, from here on out. And now that we actually have, or are about to get a smithy / refining forge, we'll be able to make chitin armor, which, honestly, considering the heat, we won't actually be able to use that often, but with the smithy and Scorched Earth specifically, we can actually do something else as well. Sorry, I just had to check something. There we go. We have desert cloth armor. This keeps us cool, but it also has higher armor points than all of this. So each one of these has armor, like a 20 points of armor. The desert cloth has 40. So basically, would be twice as difficult to kill if we had our desert armor. But in order to actually get desert armor, we need a handful of things. Silk is one of them. So we're going to have a little bit of silk, but that would probably make us like legs, and that's it. Because I think it's like 8 for legs. And obviously we need things like fiber, and plenty of other stuff like that. But specifically for the refining forge, let's see. We need stone, wood, hide, and flint. As y'all know, wood is hard to come by. Like, we have wood in here, but I don't even, would that be enough? I mean, yeah, we have enough wood, sitting in here, but still. I also don't want to set up the wood on top of this thatch structure, because as y'all might remember from last time, I don't like thatch. Like, it's useful to start off with, it's easy to get, it's good if you want to build a bunch of things to, like, level up, but by itself, it's kind of worthless, honestly. I don't actually, like, I wouldn't use it for much. Okay. Throw this in here. We have sand, which is actually, funny enough, useful now, because we need to make clay. So at some point, we can start making adobe structures, because that's what I do want to start building on. So I'm going to go ahead and actually make some adobe foundations in a bit, but we're going to need a lot of clay. We have like 1 right now, and we have the ability to make like 2 more. So to make clay, we need cactus sap and sand, of which we have very little. Now to get sand, that's going to be pretty easy because you can literally pick it up. Like, whenever you're gathering stones, you can also pick up sand. But it's easier to hit stone and get sand because you get a lot out of that just in general. Yeah. Okay. And I'm mainly talking a lot right now because I don't like adventuring at night. So this is like the orbital camera. It's actually really useful. What is that noise? It's really useful for seeing in places you can't actually see normally. Like, obviously, it's gonna get shorter if I go behind things I'm not supposed to be able to see through. But you can see glitches like this where you can see through the ground, which is useful when there's Prolovias about. Prolovias are, the best way to put it, it's like a badger that hides in the ground, and then whenever you get close to it, it stuns you and kills you. It knocks you off your tame and everything. They're really annoying. Oh hey, Mr. Sloshin. But yeah, it's kind of one of the cool things. Now, I don't know how well y'all can tell, but okay, my nose is really red. Like y'all can't really see it that much, but earlier this week I was playing disc golf with my brothers and a couple friends. And we were waiting at a practice hole until one of the guys showed up. And I went to go grab a disc out of the practice hole. And what ends up happening is while I'm grabbing it, my older brother throws a disc, hits me in the face, like right on the nose. And it was the bottom half of my nose, like all the cartilagey part. So like obviously it hurt for a little bit, but I basically just like, took a second and I was like, wow, that hurt a lot. And that was the end of it. Didn't even think about it for like the rest of the day. Next day, it's closer to the end. Like it's closer to the end of the day. Sun's already set and everything. I went outside to get something out of my truck. I come back inside. One of my other older brothers looks up at me and goes, "Bro, what happened to your nose?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" My nose is like, it is like pure red right now, and it has been for the past like 2 or 3 days. So we're pretty sure I just like got a bruise on it, which is, it is yeah, it's not great getting bruises on your nose. Whoops. Okay. I've actually experienced this problem multiple times with our scorpions. So this is a glitch that's kind of hard to get out of. Okay, this is a command code specifically to use in instances where you're stuck. There we go. I just used the command code admin sheet space ghost, which basically means you could walk through things, so I could like fly through the house. And then I used the admin sheet walk, which makes it to where I can just walk normally again. I know the first time I had to use that, I was like, there's a cluster of rocks over there. This one time, I had no armor on, I had no tools or anything like that. I got stuck in between these two rocks, and I could not move. Like, I was like doing that little weird floating animation. And I was just stuck there, and I was like, crap, I don't even know what to do. So I Googled it. And of course, there's people like, okay, you can use this command code, and it just lets you get out of the rock. Or you can use this command code, and it just kills the survivor. And of course, I went with the admin command instead of just killing the survivor off. Okay, I forgot we actually did this. This is actually really useful to have there. Okay. I'm trying to see what that is. There's something that just walked behind there, and I don't know what it is. Okay, it's Sabertooth. Cool. Do we have any bolas? Can't believe I don't. Why don't I? I'm betting I'm missing hide, among other things, I guess. Well, we need stone and sand anyways. Yeah, so you get sand from hitting these, because I guess they're sandstone, technically. Yeah. It's fun. Today I actually get to go and have my first, shift in, I think, 2 weeks or something like that crazy. Oof. I'm just annoyed by the whole situation still, but yeah, today I get to go and have my first shift at Wings, and it is going to be a training shift, but I'm still happy with it. The funny thing is my older brother also works there, and he actually has to train me, which I'm sure he's ecstatic about. There we go. throw this all back in there. I'm actually going to put that there, take this out, that there. Okie dokie. Perfect. And we got to level up. So what should we do? What should we do? You know, something I noticed, I was playing on an unofficial Ark server in Aberration. Your starting health was 200. And I don't know if that was a server thing or Aberration thing. I think it was a server thing, though. I'm not sure, though. Perfect. We can make trank arrows now. So, trank arrows are super useful. Because when you're knocking things out, you have a couple different options. You can obviously run up to something and start punching it out. The reason why that's not great, though, is because you're more likely to actually kill it than punch it out. So I thought I made 2 bolas. Whatever. One's enough for now. And along that line of thought, a club is similar, except you're less likely to kill it. You're more likely to actually knock it out first. But your taming effectiveness can go down if you have to use, like, I guess, barbaric measures like punching or clubs. Yeah. Okay, so there's a saber tooth over there. Honestly, there have not been that many times when I've logged back in and there wasn't a capro in the water. So I'm a little surprised there isn't one. Oof. Thought we got another glitch rock. Honestly, okay. Ark's been out since 2015. The Scorched Earth map was released, I think, in 2017. I'm not positive, honestly. But like, there's a lot of improvement. Like, it's a really good design. Like, I know I did this first stream that we did Ark on, but like, look around. Like, this is awesome. Like, honestly, you have a fully like designable character. There's plenty of different styles of playing. You can do PvE, PvP. You could play on servers. You can play by yourself. Like, this is cool. Honestly, the one annoyance I have isn't even with Ark itself. It's with Microsoft. Because what Microsoft did was it made it so that Xbox and Windows 10 could play with each other. So some people on PC can play with people on Xbox. But I have the Steam Ark, which is for some reason different, meaning I can't play with some of my friends that have it on Xbox. And I can't play with people that have it on PS4. But people that have it on Xbox and have it on Windows 10 can play together. So, you know, it's just one of those annoying things. Hello, Mr. Waterbug. Thank you. Now, where's that saber tooth? I was gonna kill him. Hello, Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty. I no longer see Mr. Kitty, but there is a pig over there. I hate how dangerous pigs are in this game. Like, you have the Phiomias, which like are also kind of supposed to be pigs, except they're complete pushovers. Ooh, but more dangerous is a mantis right there. Mantises are crazy. To even tame a mantis, I'm pretty sure you need a deathworm horn. Now, deathworm horns, just to give you all an idea, are these huge, like, deathworms are these huge things that hide underneath the ground, surface, and basically kill anything in front of them. Like, they're absolutely massive, and they're generally out in the desert out there. And the method I just did to look underneath the map is the exact same method you use to find them. Like, you can obviously run around until one jumps up on you, but you generally want to know if you're about to die. I think I'll just go up here and get those rocks, because I know we need stone for the furnace as well. Hey, Suggy, good to see you, man. Alrighty. Yeah, so right now we're just... Yeah, I like playing Ark. we're getting stone for our refining forge because we need metal. And I can actually show y'all where there's a couple metal rocks. The reason I haven't mined them yet is because until we have a reason to, I don't want to. Because, you know, if I don't have a refining forge, it's just going to take up space. It's going to be hard to store. Like, it's very heavy, so I'd have to carry it around if I didn't store it somewhere. So I didn't mine any of the ones I've seen so far. Good boy. You like Ark, Suggy? Are you good at game? I mean, I'm not horrible at it. I kind of know what I'm doing sometimes, but I'm not going to act like I'm great, if I'm being honest. Let me check other storage if we have more. I mean, I did just start, so, like, give me a bit of a break, but at the same time, like, if you watch some other YouTubers, then you might be disappointed. If I'm being honest. Okay. What did I come over here for? Yes, I need another stone hatchet. So I need thatch and fiber. And wood. Okay. Fair enough, yeah. There we go. And I know I could just repair it, but sometimes I forget about that and I just make a new one. Okay. These gummy worms from 7-Eleven are amazing. We should have upgraded our weight at least a little bit. I'm just gonna eat some of these for hydration. There we go. You know, I was playing on a server. It was a beginner server. I just kind of wanted to get the feel for a server. It was a PvE server, so I didn't have to deal with like fighting other players, but I didn't want to be around any other players. And I was playing on the island map, which if you don't know, all the easy spawns are on the very south on beaches. So I went and I spawned on the easy south on beaches, and as I walked through like the forests up, like because my main goal was like the redwood forest. As I walked up there, I was just picking up bushes and like knocking down trees constantly. And what I was doing was collecting like huge amounts of thatch wood and fiber, and I was just building like thatch goods like this. Like I had like, oh, that was on accident. I had like 20 or 30 walls in my inventory at a time. What does getting scorched mean? I don't know. We're playing on Scorched Earth. If I'm being completely honest, that's the only reason why I made that title. I mean, we are going and looking for a refining forge, so I guess it makes sense, but yeah, it's... I just put it there because I liked the pun. Yeah, we're just getting materials to make a refining forge, so it doesn't actually have that much to do with it. Now, we have 155 stone, which is enough stone now. We obviously have the flint. I think we have the hide. I think we actually have everything. Oh, let me actually put all this stuff down because I can't move around. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. It's okay. I swear we are going to be moving. Because I know it's not exactly an amazing house. Perfect, we can make a refining forge. And I did say I don't want to put it down on thatch, and I'm not going to. So until we get that adobe, we're not gonna put it down. Simple as that. Because I don't want to have to go and make another one of these after just toiling away to make one in the first place. Okay. And where I'm thinking for the adobe house is We probably won't move super far. I'm thinking we might actually literally just start making it right here, slowly build up and make it bigger, and then just destroy this and fill this area up. Okay. uh, yeah, you're kind of right. I know it's very similar to Minecraft. But in my defense, there's dinosaurs. That's basically all I can say. I mean, it's a really fun game anyways, and so is Minecraft, so like there is a reason why I play these games. It's because they're very interesting and you can have a lot of fun with them. Also, I only know of like one cactus patch and it's all the way over there, like behind some rocks. And that's because on my other file, that was the only time I found cactus sap. And sadly this time I don't have a scythe. Or a sickle, I'm sorry. So we won't get as much nearly as quickly, but we do still have our harvest rates up, so it shouldn't go too long. Actually, I'm tempted to go over here first. I'm gonna try off in this direction first, carrying our safety bolas, because I actually haven't explored this direction that much. Obviously, we survived that one fall. That time, ages ago when we were, jumping off cliffs and just hoping to live. These little purple flowers right here will give you silk. I think this stuff right over here is cactus. Yeah, it is. That's perfect. That's actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. Oh. We're experiencing technical difficulties, everyone. Just give me a moment. Oh, there we are. If I'm being honest, I have no idea what just happened. I'm hoping everything's okay. Just tell me if there's any mistakes in the stream. Also, I was meddling around with my audio recently, so if it sounds weird or if it's echoing, just tell me, because I might be able to fix it, might not. And yeah, like I said, we're not going to get nearly as much cactus sap as we would with a sickle or anything like that, but we're still getting a good amount, especially since there's a nice good patch right here. I'm happy it's so close and there isn't too many bad things around. Which at the same time scares me because I haven't seen any. There's the Moralitops. I really like them up there. Okay. He probably got angry at me for spamming because I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I'm just spamming the E button. Yeah, Suggy? Press F Alt. Are you trying to say Alt F4? Because I know not to do that. Okay, this thing thinks I'm trying to harvest it. I don't care about you. Get out of the way. Here we go. I'm getting encumbered by just picking up things. So we're dropping stem berries because we don't have a need for them right now. Also, these things right here, the Y plant seeds, I am down for when we get crop plots, but right now we don't need them because they're actually a lot easier to find on this world than you'd think. And we are still encumbered. Let's see what I'm willing to drop. I'll just eat a bunch of berries. Because honestly, like, we don't have a need for these berries, especially since our only tame right now eats rotten meat. Don't actually try it, wait. Okay, well, I'm glad I immediately did not trust you, even though you're in my chat. What does it actually do? Because that's some valuable information. Oh yeah, but to continue my story, I was playing on the island, and I was making a bunch of thatch walls, not because I wanted to make a big, not because I wanted to make a big base or anything out of thatch. It was so I could like upgrade my levels faster. Because when you build things, that's when you get like the most XP, and it's the easiest way to get XP. So by the time I got to like the redwood forest, I was already like level 15 or something like that, and I was literally just walking through the forest. And I only got in the fight with like a Dilo. I was pretty lucky. It was a beginner server, so it makes sense. Perfect. Perfect. We can make a good mount. We're gonna have to collect more sand though. Yeah, Alt F4 is the one that, you know, closes your window. Or like shuts it off on Task Manager or whatever. I know it's the one that I'm not supposed to press. That's all I need to know. That's all I know, really. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not exactly the smartest one. But at the very least, I know not to do that. Anyways, so once I got to the redwood forest, I basically just did like a lot of like resource gathering. So by the time I was in the by the time I was inside the base I'd created, everything was wood. Like, you know, it was a wood base, so it was pretty good for a level 15 or 16 at the time. I set up a refining forge. Didn't get the chance to set up a smithy just yet. And I tamed one pterodon. And because it was a beginner server and it was a couple days into the server starting, it was like only like level 6 or 7 or something like that. Horrible little creature. Hey Rose, I'm so glad you could actually join the stream. You know, I kept seeing your comments saying like you were at school or you missed it, or it was just like at the wrong time. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, I am experimenting with times and I'm trying to find the best one. But you know, we're getting there. We're playing Ark this stream, you know, that's fun. You didn't get a chance to see last stream, which we had Ark on, and it is an awesome game. Okay. What else do we need? Thatch and wood. So how is quarantine? So the funny thing is, like, quarantine, like, for me, it doesn't actually affect me that much. Not just because I stay inside a lot most of the time anyways. It's also because where I am, and I'm in Bell County. Shelter in place, which is the official name of like the quarantine, basically just means don't hang out outside. Like, you're allowed to go and do things. Like, right before the stream, I went and walked to the 7-Eleven that's down the street from my house. That's not illegal. That's considered essential business. Because businesses have to still continue operating. Gas stations are considered essential business. So if I go to buy something from a gas station, even if it's just soda and gummy worms, that's considered essential. So I'm enjoying my quarantine. I mean, I dislike the fact that I have to do online learning because I'm horrible at it. Like, I am very lazy. So it's hard to make sure I continue doing my work. Yeah, it creates some problems, but at the same time, it's doing pretty good in quarantine. Anyways, back to the story that y'all keep interrupting. I was in the redwood forest, built up a nice, pretty big wooden base, had a refining forge, everything, all that good stuff. A bed, some tubs set up. And what ends up happening is, after I tamed this pterodon, I saw, like, you know, those deers, the megaloceros or whatever. You know, big deer-looking things that roam around the redwood forest. It was a female deer, so it had no antlers, and I was like, whatever, I'm fine with that. I knock it out, fill it up with miho berries. It was an official server, so it took a bit, because official servers don't have anything ramped up. And that basically just means it takes longer to do a lot of things. Wow. I'm already out of all my clay. I made a single foundation. That's enough for me, though, because, you know, we can start working on our whole base with that singular foundation. Right here, this will be the start of our new base. It's probably going to end up being a corner. Okay, but I tamed this deer-looking thing, and it was awesome. It was a higher level than my pterodon. I think it ended up being like level 16 or 17. But this, like on same day I joined, I see something in chat that made me slightly concerned. This guy goes, "Why can't I level up? I'm only level 24. Did they make that the max on this server?" And I knew it was a beginner server, but I really thought you could at least get higher than 24 because I was like, I know 24 is a pretty good limit, but it still seems pretty low. And yeah, the very next day I got on, and what ends up happening is I get on, I do a couple things, I end up leveling up. I'm level 23 at the time. I'm like, cool. So I kept doing stuff, and what ends up happening is I get to level 24, and whenever you get to a point where you can no longer level up, it doesn't show the XP bar filling up anymore. It just has it full, and it just says XP on it. It doesn't actually say anything. And I was like, oh no, I can't level up anymore. That means, like, where we are right now, we'd be close to the max on the server that I was on. Like, literally, we would not be able to get pikes, crossbows, most of this stone stuff. So the server caps you after getting like stone foundations and stuff like that, meaning we wouldn't be able to get all of this. So even though I understand it's a beginner server, it cut your play because this is 100 as the last level you can unlock on Ingram points. It cut like 75% of the game out because it was a beginner server, and I was like, wow, that sucks. So what I ended up doing was I was like, kind of sad about it. And, I wasn't going to play on the server much longer because I was already almost max level on it. So I was like, whatever. And I spent the last probably 30 or 40 minutes I would play on that server. I wouldn't say forever, but for a good amount of time until I get bored again. I spent it just gathering materials and building a bigger tame area. So I got a wood dinosaur fence set up, which y'all know is pretty big. And I set up a nice big room behind it, and I made it just so I could put Megan, which was the deer I tamed, named her Megan, and I put her in there. And I was like, if anyone finds this base, they're gonna be like, wow, this is a big base. They're gonna walk inside, see like a bed, some storage boxes, and a refining forge, and then just Megan, the one and only tame I had, because I ended up getting Terry killed. It was funny. Okay, enough, wandering about. What do we need to make more clay? Because I know we need more. Because I want to make the smithy next, but we need more adobe foundation to put it down. We need more sand. First of all, because we have plenty of cactus sap, which is nice, because even though it's not super far, I still don't want to go all over there. Great. So the funny thing is, I take journalism at my school, and what that means is I have to help upload a video each month or so for general news about our school. And for every other month or something like that, we'll also upload a we'll also make a newspaper, which, albeit, isn't too much work, but it's still boring. Oh, here. I'm gonna drop off the clay that we have in our inventory for some reason. And come back for the other stuff. But I had to make a video, and because obviously we're not meeting up for it, I did it on my OBS and with my camera and everything. But even though we're not meeting up or anything, and even though we're not going anywhere, and even though it's definitely not going to be official, I still had to get into my school uniform. Not the whole thing, because it's not like I'm standing up for it. I basically just had to sit here with, my mass uniform on. Oh wow, it's raining. It's nice, it gives you hydration back. Also, where did I drop those rocks? Is it further over? Yeah, there it is. Rocks, and then stuff I really don't care about, but I'll take the flint. Yeah, I know, I can break big rock. I can send big rock piece go, fly, fly. Honestly, one of the funny things I remember about watching Ark gameplay, I was watching Survival of the Fittest, which if you don't know, it's not quite just Ark, it's, oh, you and a bunch of other people. It's basically like a battle royale for Ark. It's actually more like Hunger Games, I guess. I guess that's what it's actually based off of. And what ends up happening is the guys I'm watching are being really careful about how quickly they mine stone, or where they are when they mine stone, or if it's nighttime when they mine stone. And their reasoning for it is, well, when you mine stone, it flies and you can see it. So what they did was they would wait until nighttime to do most of their mining and stuff like that, and they would move around during the daytime. I just thought it was the funniest thing because, like, part of the game basically made it to where they had to wait to do certain things. Okay. Perfect. Ah, Adobe. Adobe's awesome. Ark Survival is actually like Rust. I was playing Rust the other day. It's actually I'm very lucky because let me explain something about Rust. It is a very cool game. Nice big maps. It's like a survival, like Minecraft. It's like Ark. I'd actually argue that it's more like Minecraft than Ark is. The downside is it is pretty poorly optimized. So what I mean by that is I have a good computer. I can run big games like Ark. A lot of people that also are considered to have good computers, in many cases, cannot run Ark. Fresh boy, why? What? What is this? If y'all don't understand what I'm doing, it's because you're probably not looking at chat. Fresh boy just used emojis to explain the food chain, and I don't even know what I feel about this right now. I don't know how to act. Yeah, but Rust is a cool game to play. I was playing it a lot this week. I think and by a lot I mean like, oh, I put 5 hours into it, which, for people who do a lot of gaming, that's not a huge amount, but for me, who hasn't played the game before, yeah, that's a good bit. I mean, I put a lot more into Ark, because I think this past week alone, I put like 30 hours onto the game. Thank you, Rose. That is cursed in the chat. Okay. So, what I'm thinking for our starting Adobe base is just the main area is going to be a 3x3. So we're going to go one more this direction, and we're going to go one more this direction and fill it all in this nice area right here. Meaning we're still missing 6 more Adobe platforms, which roughly translates to, what is that? Is that 4,800 clay? I'm not the best at math, but I think I'm right. I don't know. I might be right. Might be wrong. Who knows? Also, I don't know if y'all were paying attention, but whenever we got that upgrade, we also got to the point where we can make our saddle for plumberry. We just need more hide than we have, more wood than we have, and, the fiber that we do have. Life of a chicken. Yeah, thank you, Fresh Boy. That's, to quote Rose, a cursed image. Okay. What I'm thinking I'll do is, earlier I saw a Carpo in here? Or Capro? I'm not seeing it now, though. It's probably just swimming around or wandering around. There it is. But there's also a group of hyenas also wandering around. The rain does not help with, like, my already, like, bad vision. And when I say bad vision, I don't mean impaired. These glasses aren't prescription. I mean just my general lack of observation skills. And that right there, that little blackish, like, white veined rock down there, that is a metal ore rock. It's good for getting metal, you know. Oh, there's the hyena pack. They're annoying because that is a pack of at least, I'm seeing 4, maybe 5. Meaning they will attack me and most likely kill me. But I'm thinking we can get to that carp over there, or capro, however you say it. But we still have to be careful. The annoying thing about hyenas is they have a surprisingly large target range. Because, like, some predators, you can get right up behind them in Ark, and they won't do anything. Hyenas are not like that. Like, you get within, like, 50 feet of them, and they'll go crazy. Okay. Oh, and that's the other metal ore spot that I know of. I think there's, like, one more. And basically every single one's tucked underneath a rock, just like that. Oh, that was a little high. That was not great timing. At all. Okay, to fix this, we need fiber and wood. I think it's like 25 fiber and like 6 wood or something like that. I'm not actually sure. I'm just making rough estimates of what I think might be right. So we got the fiber at least. Okay, we got the wood. There we go. See, in that case, you can understand why I would just repair it instead of going through the trouble of making a new one. Okay, that's a dire wolf, which I actually kind of want to tame. But in order to tame predators, you need meat. I was going to use that capro for some of that meat. But now we're getting kind of close to hyena land. Passive shielding. Where did that dumb alligator go? This is going to be like just Ark from now on. It's just me wandering around trying to figure out what's happening. Okay. Dire wolf, thorny dragon, scorpion thing, oil bug. Just saying everything that I see. I don't understand where it could have gone. Just here a second ago, I doubt that it got killed. Generally, they don't die off that easily. Mainly because one of the annoying things about Ark is predators don't really attack other predators. Okay, don't call alligators dumb because I'm a plastic alligator. No. Okay. Okay, what I might just do is pick a fight with one of these thorny dragons, kill it, and knock out that dire wolf and tame it. In order to do that, we're going to need a couple things. First, we need to get our narcotics, turn it into some trank arrows. Second, it might help us to make another bola. Yes. I don't even know how many narcotics we have. Oh, 9. That should actually be good enough. I don't even think I'm going to make all 9. Maybe like most of them, but not all of them. This way we have some left over to make sure it stays asleep. Okay, and then we need to put it... No, actually, I'm gonna fight with the Thorny Dragon before I use the Narc Bear, or the Trank Arrows. So, thatch wood. Did you think that was an invitation to steal gummy worms?
Playing Skyrim.
Not playing Skyrim.
So
That is not Skyrim. Okay, yeah, I don't know where that Capra went. I guess we'll just go after the Thorny Dragon.
Hey Sam, can you drive to work?
Yeah.
I got a ride to work.
Okay. So I want to make sure this Thorny Dragon...
Do you want to do a 7-Eleven stop before work?
I mean, I kind of already did, but yeah, I'm fine with it.
Oh, I was curious if you were like, oh, I got an energy drink up before this.
We're making pizzas, Blaze. It's not exactly a high activity sport or anything like that.
Shit, he's wild at that kitchen. Trust me, I went from like a low occupancy restaurant to a Wings Pizza thing. It was not fun.
There we go. Okay, as y'all might have noticed, Thorny Dragons are surprisingly easy to kill. Really, the biggest danger is, first off,
Let's see if they gave me a shitty Tinder.
letting his like main attack where he throws thorns at you, or his first normal attack, hit you. Because that first normal attack, it'll poison you, which honestly doesn't do nearly as much damage as you'd think it would. But what it does do is it causes you to not regain your stamina, which is the dangerous part. Because if you don't have stamina to run away, you're most likely going to die. Okay. Now to tame this direwolf. Oh, there's the Capra way over there. I want to make sure I'm far enough away from all these other predators. So yeah, go ahead and chase me. Oh, it's probably faster than me too, so. There you go. And I know it's staying still, but we're still going to use these trank arrows. And the head is the best place to hit it. Yeah, I'm streaming.
Wait, so I lost my import pass?
Yes. Okay. We knocked out a dire wolf, wood, narcotics, and a single narco bear, just in case. It's a level 16, which is okay. Not the best we probably could have done, but not the worst.
I think I actually saw the beginning part.
Okay.
I wasn't really paying attention.
And we'll basically just have to play, like, the safekeeper of the wolf until it tames. And I do have taming speeds turned up, so it shouldn't take too long. I like how you're arguing whether or not alligators are dumb. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm sure they do some cool things. I mean, for example, I'm pretty sure alligators are the ones that swallow, like, whole rocks so they can sink to the bottom of, like, swamps and stuff like that. I'm not exactly smart, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that does it. Okay, we're gonna get some water. Whew. Yeah, when you don't hydrate, but you keep running, your torpidity, I don't know if y'all saw that for a second, actually goes up just barely. It's very slow and it's not very much at all, but it is a danger sometimes. He just ate some meat. 23%, nice. So it's only going to take like 5 times the amount of time it just took right now. We're getting 7 levels off of this man. It means we're going to have a nice 23 afterwards. You swallow whole eggs to float in water. I mean, are they hard boiled first, or you just get like raw eggs and just swallow them whole? I don't know which one would scare me more. Also, that Titan boa over there, way off in the distance, they can sometimes give raw prime meat, which I'm tempted to try and get, but I might also have to kill this thorny dragon. Ooh, I could make a bad decision right
I
now.
like how easy that is.
This is a scorpion egg right here. If I pick this up, all scorpions in the area should come like right to me. Problem is, I'm not even seeing that many scorpions, so I'll just pick it up anyways. I'll probably just end up eating it. The funny thing is, you can actually get things. Um, you can actually get things that are like passives, like, or not passives, but actually, yeah, passives, like pterodons, for example. If you pick up one of their eggs, you can get like a swarm of pterodons attacking you, which doesn't normally happen, obviously, but if you take their eggs, it obviously does. I'm not going to worry about putting narcotics in it until it gets closer to halfway, but, you know, just in case, I guess we'll stay close. Okay. I am going to kill that thorny dragon as well, just so we have extra meat left over for our direwolf afterwards, and also so I have something to do. Oh, and there's his main attack, the thorns. His, like, maul attack. Oh, wow, he's already dead. It's level 2, that makes sense. Okay. You always want to make sure you get your arrows back. It's not like it's super expensive, but it's just kind of helpful. We'll need carotene anyways for cementing paste, which is something you'll need for a lot of the saddles that you'll end up making. Oh, nice, 46%. Okay, there's another Titan boa, but I saw a Microraptor over there earlier, and I honestly don't like messing with Microraptors. They're really annoying. Okay. Hmm. Hello. Dodicarus. Tames are actually pretty good for certain things. Like, obviously, we can use them to break up stone pretty well. The only annoying thing about them is once they start getting, like, too tranked up, they'll, run away. And if you hurt them too much, they'll just curl up into a ball, and they're, like, a lot harder to kill or knock out that way. So honestly, I don't even know how I would, like, approach, a Dodicarus tame, because I've only knocked out, like, one or two. Most of the times I've tried to tame a Dodicarus, I found it knocked out already by, like, a scorpion or something. Okay. Now, what's gonna kill me? I think that's another direwolf out there. So, fun fact, the more direwolves you have tamed, the stronger they get. Because if you keep them with them, they have a pack bonus, you know, for being together. Also, we're experiencing, like, stage 1 heat stroke. I'm gonna go ahead and make him eat one narcotic. The reason why I wasn't super worried is because narcotics are pretty effective. As you can see, his unconsciousness is going up, and it'll probably keep rising for a good bit. Oh, it's actually dropping back again. It's kind of surprising. I'm not worried, like I said, because he's taming quickly. Oh no. They die. There we go. Nice. That's frustrating. Also, what is happening with my screen? The heck? Did y'all see that? I don't want to take him over there because Plumberry will definitely die if we get him in a fight with that many hyenas. I'm just kind of worried about my direwolf. Oh. I don't have to anymore. He's dead. That's frustrating. Okay. What I'm thinking is we'll just have to go get a spear. Let's go. I don't know who I'm whistling to because all of my pets are dead. Now I have a bunch of these. Okay. Let's go. I'm just annoyed because I was in like full hide and it took them like 3 seconds to kill me. I don't think we've been upgrading our health enough. And Fresh Boy, great job with the monkeys. Okay. Probably doesn't help that we're carrying around all this extra stuff. I guess we can go ahead and drop some off. Kill a couple more things, and then go for another direwolf tame, because direwolves are actually really useful. Partially because you don't actually have to, when did I get silico pearls? Wow, that is a waste of space. You don't actually have to have a saddle to ride them. Okay. Oh wow, I have so much meat on me. This is probably as much as I need right now. If I can kill off a couple of those hyena members, the whole pack will run away. But right now, I think I counted 5. MMB, it's a pretty good acronym. Okay. The best way to kill them. I mean, I think you'll have seen how slow they are in the water. Then again, we are also slow, but if we can get through the water first, we're pretty good. Oh, goodness. That's not what I expected to happen. This is not what I wanted to do. My mad parkour skills. See, as you can see, my stamina is approaching 0 because we got poisoned. Ugh. Like I said, not what I expected to happen. The funny thing is, the Capro helped and also hurt. So it's bad that he caught me in the first place, because that means I didn't get the kill that I wanted. But it's good that he held on to me because they couldn't attack me while he was holding me, as far as I'm aware. Hello, guys. Hello, honey. This is the pack leader. If I kill it, the pack won't leave me alone, but they'll be down 1 pack member, at the very least. Yeah, they have 4, besides this one. Ooh. They are strong today. Like I said, pack boost makes them really strong. And I can also tell he's not super close to death, because he's not running just yet. I want to get close without falling all the way down. Oh, he's level 32, that's the reason why. exactly what I didn't want to happen. There we go. Killed one. And yeah, they ran away, like I said. Oh, are you gonna come back?
Thomas.
That's what I thought. Thanks for at least some of my arrows back. There's a terror bird over there, so we have to be a little cautious. And I know we are dehydrated, so our torpidity is going up. But you know, I have to get my fill out of this guy. Ooh, ooh, more hyenas. Hey, buddies. Dumb buddies. Alright, I guess we're gonna hide in here for a second. That could have gone better, but at the same time, it could have gotten worse. Okay. Let's improve something. I'm thinking movement speed. That way we can be cowards better. So we're level 23. We unlocked fur armor. That's so useful for Scorched Earth. Okay. Now we do have extra hide. So we have enough hide for this. We have enough fiber for this. I still don't think we have enough wood though. Okay. Oh, we have hide and keratin in here as well. There we go. Yeah, much better. I've actually considered playing Don't Starve. I'm tempted to, and I could do Don't Starve together because Wesley also has it. And we've done co-op videos in the past, so I'd be willing to. So that hyena pack seems to have gained some members back again. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay. Much better. There we go. Now let's do movement speed again, because I'm still a coward. Level 24. Stone. Stone stuff. That actually is useful, but it won't be useful right now because Adobe is going to be our main. Adobe's going to be our main building material because it'll actually provide insulation, unlike stone. Stone, I'm pretty sure, will cause us to overheat during the day, freeze during the night, which, you know, isn't exactly great. Fresh Boy, was that your attempt at finding every single green emoji you have? Because if so, I think you did pretty well. Okay. I'm gonna see if these hyenas attack me. Hey guys. Are you gonna try and kill me? Yeah, they're gonna try and kill me. Yeah, it could be worse. I could be going against, like, a dangerous enemy. You already lose me? The heck? I don't know if he was running away from me or to me. Some water in the meantime. So I'm seeing 3. Okay, yeah, they're afraid. Okay, so I'm not going to waste arrows on them because I'd have to go and track them down. Yeah, he's only saying +1 right now. There's the other one. I guess the other one got separated. Yeah. Hey, Harley. Yeah, honestly, that's like the upside and downside to hyenas. They can either be really dangerous or just really annoying and not do anything. Okay, so let's look for... Ooh, Terror Bird. This will give us a chance to panic a little bit. Especially since we don't have a bola in my inventory. I'm so happy I missed that first one. There he is. Ah. Terror birds are annoying because they're actually fast. Oh. Big no bueno. Good thing is they're just as slow in the water as I am. Oh, oof. That was much closer than I had to be. Yeah, I really shouldn't attack them when I don't have bolas in my inventory. Hide and meat, though. You just got scored. Not quite, not quite. Yeah, if you're asking about the title, we're playing on Scorched Earth, and I felt like using a pun. Okay. Now, what I'm thinking, I was gonna wait until we had like at least a good tame. But I'll probably just. Ugh, we have to fix these now. That's annoying. Okay. There we go. So we are going to throw this stuff in here. Useless stuff. Drop. Perfect. I guess I'll go ahead and just break down the metal rock right here. We only need 10 metal fragments because each 2 metal fragments is a single ingot, and we need 5 to make the smithy. So 10 metal fragments. The one annoying thing is, because we still have stone tools, it mostly gives us stone, but the fact that I'm not getting any metal is annoying. Oh great, 1 piece of metal from that whole metal ore. Yeah, if I'm being honest, Scorched Earth, or at least in this area, resources are not that great, even though it's supposed to be a better area for resources.
I honestly kind of liked it, that movie.
Oh, yeah. I don't really need any mods right now, if I'm being honest, Fresh Boy.
No, it's really funny. He turns himself into a pickle.
Because if you didn't already notice, first off, there isn't that much problems with, like, chats at all. And second off, like, for the most part, I'm able to handle it. And it does help having a small chat like this. So yeah, I'm not gonna really worry about mods right now. But yeah. Okay. Let's go get more metal, hopefully. That first metal ore was disappointing. Actually, I want to do a Google search just to make sure. Okay. Pick versus hatchet. Okay. That's fast. We just need to continue using the pick, I guess. It'll help once we get the metal one, because the metal one is faster. Okay, yeah, right off the bat we got some. Yeah. I guess we just have an unlucky hit first. I believe we were like one metal fragment away now from having enough for the smithy. But even after that, we're still going to have to worry about getting more. There's... See, I'd be willing to mess with, you know, the terror birds and the saber tooth if I had, like, bolas on me. But because I don't, I'm not going to. Because I'm actually more likely to die than anything if I don't. It doesn't help that I keep getting dehydrated. This is the reason why I like it when it rains. Okay. There we go. Hidestone thatch, okay. Oh, okay. Fiber, yeah. Okay, we at least have 2 now. Then we should be fine now. Really, if you have 2, like, bolas, you can basically get out of any situation. If it's a group of more than 2, you can slow down the first 2 with bolas and then just run from the rest. Let's see how quickly it's going. It's only like a normal refining forge, so it should still take a bit. Okay. There we go. There we go. So we have 4 ingots, and we need 5 to actually make a smithy, so we're still waiting. That's really annoying. Oh, yeah, he found me. See, bull is useful. Because even if they catch up to you, he's only level 2. Okay, the bull was kind of a waste in this situation, but at least he'll give me hide so I can make another one. Let's see what he was protecting. What was this? Is this another one of my deaths? No, it was... Oh, that was the Capro thing. I'm betting the bag that had, like, my one other narcotic is also gone by now. Seeing a direwolf over there. Terror bird over there. So I'll just grab my metal and go. Stone, stone. There's the one metal we needed. So the extra is just nice to have. Okie dokie. And run away because I'm a coward. We're a little encumbered, so we're going a bit slower than we normally do. There we go. That's the reason why you want adobe stuff. Because it's like literally just standing next to that and running around got me this dehydrated already. Let's go. Is the stream chat dead? I mean, if I'm being completely honest, whenever I first started streaming, I didn't even care if like there was anyone inside the chat. I just kind of did it so I didn't have to edit anything. So if it is, I'm the wrong person to ask. Oh, are you? That's hilarious. Alright. So we need 50 stone, 30 wood, 20 hide. So we have the hide, we have the stone, so we need the wood. Let me make sure I have everything. Stone. Okay. Okay. So we need 16 wood. That's all we need, and then we can make a smithy. Let's stop that. There we go. As far as I'm aware, let me check something real quick. I think it's only like 3 ingots to make the first thing. Or one of them at least. This one's 8. Yeah, this one's only 1. So yeah. We don't actually need that much metal to start making things. And I think our pike is, yeah, I was about to say. Pikes are a bit more. I think it's like 15. I'm not actually that positive on it. Let me see, what can I drop? Because I'm heavy right now. Here, I can actually just drop these two. Replace them with full ones. Eat that. That. There we go. We're not going to get much lighter unless we actually drop the things that we need to make the smithy. Hmm. There he is. Are you gonna? Oh, okay. Dang, that was a slow bola. It's only level 12. I should be able to. We ran out of bolas again. Oh, nice. Got an extra spear out of it, though. It's useful until we get our pikes. Once we get a pike, we don't really have to worry about this. Actually, on the original file that I had going on here, I, like, never made a pike. Like, before I even unlocked it, I had one from a drop. So I need 10 thatch to make a bola, and I need 16 wood to make a smithy. Got the thatch. Got the wood. Make a bola to make sure I survive my trip back. Time to run. There we go. Yeah, I'd be down to play 7 Days to Die sometime. Do you have it on PC or console? Because I don't know how the consoles. I don't know if they have crossplay on them. Okay. Perfect. And we'll start getting the large storage boxes pretty soon. Let me see if I can get this any closer. It's okay, I know I'm dying of dehydration. There we go. Oh, you have it on PC? Awesome. Then yeah, we could definitely do that. Drop this. Drop this. And eat this. There we go. Oh my gosh. Why does my guy have to be so loud about dying? Won't change if you cry about it. There we go. Heck. There we go. There's a thorny dragon over there. Yeah, the funny thing is the thorny dragons, even though they're so big and their name is literally a dragon, the only noise they'll actually make is like, meow. They sound like more like a cat than they do a dragon. Okay. Let's see. Let me unlock our pickaxe. So that. TS1 starvation sound. I mean, sometimes it do be like that. I think low-key some games borrow sounds from each other, which I mean isn't super bad or anything, but I just think it's kind of funny because sometimes it's super noticeable and other times you're like, I didn't even realize. There's a direwolf down there. Let's see, do we have collecting some narco berries so we can make some narcotics? Just spamming the E button. Okay. We have just enough to make like 2 narcotics. So that means we'll have like 6 narco or trank arrows. That could be worse, I guess. I'd prefer to have more. Hello, my boy. Improve your melee damage. Okay. Well, if it comes to it, I can always run up to it and punch it. I also have a club, so I'll just use that if I need to. Yeah, right there's Direwolf. Right behind is Thorny Dragon. Gotta treat the situation with tact. What we'll probably do is get the Direwolf's attention, get him up here, away from the Thorny Dragon. Okay, eating that. I'm eating right now to make sure my stamina's all the way up. Hey, buddy. There you go. Run, 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 run. Come here, boy. What level are you? Only 9? Yeah, this should definitely knock him out pretty soon. Sometimes you just have to give it a second. There it goes. Oh. Meat to put inside of it. Good thing there's a thorny dragon right here. Are you kidding me? Why does this happen every time we're in the middle of doing something? Let me see. I probably have meat sitting around. I knew I just put like some in here. Oop. There we go. Okay. That'll last for a little bit. Let's go. So I have the fiber. I just need the wood and then we can fix that bow. Closest piece of wood is past. Another thorny dragon. Great. Well, I'm not super worried about that guy. If anything, I should actually be worried about getting like more narcotics to make sure he stays asleep. Because I definitely have enough wood, or not wood, but I definitely have enough meat for him to eat to be tamed. Ooh, one whole narcotic. Get rid of that, that, that. Do I have wood in here? Because if I have any wood, that'd be useful. And of course, I don't. Okay. I guess probably closer would be the wood right there. Still a thorny dragon in that direction. Okay. Heck. Let's go. I'm probably gonna grab that when it comes down. I know I haven't really been doing loot drops and going and like finding stuff, but honestly, it can be really beneficial. I mean, like I said, last time I played on this, or last file I had on this before this one, I had like a good pike. I never built one. I just happened to find one. I don't even know what like level the drop was. Oop, there's the thorns. Run, 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 run. Whoop. There we go. Honestly, bow and arrow is probably my preferred weapon in this game. Like the crossbow, I don't know why, I just don't like it as much. Okay. Let's go with movement speed again. We're now 25, and that gets us pike, which, yeah, it was 10 meddling. It's not 15, like I said, but 10. That was pretty close. Alright. Oh, I didn't want to pick that up. Don't need that right now. I'm going to go make sure our wolf stays asleep. Be a shame, because I don't have another bola, so I'd probably have to kill it. Or just run away. Don't need it just yet. There we go. go make another narcotic because I have just enough. Yeah. I basically did everything I said I would during the stream. I mean, it took me longer than I expected, if I'm being honest. But I really, all I wanted to do during the stream was get the Forge up and the Smithy up. Probably what I'll do, if I get bored tonight, I probably won't do another stream, but what I might do is just collect metal or something like that. Grab some things so the next stream we have more to do. Okay. Let's drop that because I won't be needing that anymore. Let's move this and go play with our little direwolf. I'll probably keep the stream going until he's tamed. Because I know this one's going to be a little bit shorter than they normally are. Honestly, it's still a pretty good distance. It's level 9. He's getting 4 levels, so only level 14. We had such a good tame going. He was level, 18 or something? We were going to get 5 levels out of him. We could have had a level 23, but instead we're getting, a level 14 now. Such a downgrade, all because of hyenas. This next piece of meat should get him to us. And he'll eat it in just a bit. What should I name him? What's a good name? I'm thinking Danny. Just because it's a dire wolf. Just Dan. Dan or Danny. That's good enough for me. I see a Titan boa down there. I'm gonna go mess him up. He'll probably tame while I'm killing this Titan boa. Die, foul beast. Idiot. I like how the whole time he's messing with something else. He doesn't care to look around. See what's about to kill him. Just a nice amount of meat and hide. Honestly, in Scorched Earth, it's pretty easy to get meat and hide out here. Oh, perfect timing. Hello, my boy, my Danny boy. And like I said, the best thing about direwolves, you don't need a saddle. Woo, we got a rideable. Just what I meant to do. Dokie. Let's get his health up pretty quickly. First of all, let me drink some water. So, it's level 13, not too bad. You can make them eat by hovering over with your mouse any meat in their inventory and just pressing E, spamming it, or holding it, or whatever. Yeah. So we got Danny boy here. Say hi to everyone, Danny. Good boy. And we have Plumberry still. Yeah. And I'm thinking next stream we can go ahead and make Plumberry's saddle. We'll probably get a hatchet, maybe a pike. Yeah. Not exactly sure of everything we're gonna do next stream, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and leave it off here. Glad some of y'all were able to join us. Yeah. I don't know when the next stream is gonna be, but it's gonna be relatively soon, next couple days or something like that. Anyways, good to see y'all, and see y'all later.